Walian, you know the brother. He loves his dwarven ale, and he loves to sit down in the Green Tankard Tavern, and he hears a lot of gossip down there, and he's heard a lot of the farm owners that do like to come into Loudwater for a night, that he's actually heard stories of blizzards. I mean, literally blizzards that would last for 15 minutes and then just stop. Like nothing had ever even happened. I mean, it's not damaging the surrounding farms yet because of the actual warmth of the lands and everything. But if this continues, the farmers are worried that all of their crops are going to be destroyed. The livestock is not going to survive because there's going to be no grass for them to eat. So there's just a lot of concern of the area because it's not supposed to be like this. And then he says, it's like Curzon said, of this tower, it is entombed in a casing of ice. The entire tower, this tower that was built by Dragdarok, this is an actual. Nobody knows why this happened, and nobody has seen of Dragdarok, since this tower has actually been enclosed in ice. So the only thing, and that was 30 years ago, and nobody's gone out there to check. I mean, nobody in Loudwater, they don't know anything about it. They know where the location of the tower is, but they've never been out there. No adventurers have gone out there. So, it's basically gone unchecked for 30 years. But they know that this has to be the source of the drastic weather change. It just has to be.
Okay, as Malik, he speaks up towards the wizard. He would say, "Tell us more about this warlock cabal, or does he have any companions that of record?"
Usually, all warlocks have companions. And then he goes on to tell you that the warlocks can be one with the Feywild, or they could be one with like elementals and everything else. The underworld. So it just depends on what type of warlock he was. He doesn't have that information, but you do know that he does know that warlocks do usually have companions.
Well, Shamash is going to say, well, maybe it's time a group get together and go check this out.
She says that would probably be a good thing.
And since we have somebody that's used to the cold, and he's turning to Tomanuk, he may have some knowledge once we get there.
Oh, I'm sure he'll just speak the words right there. All right. So basically, she tells you that would be a good thing, and you don't have to leave right now. You have several days to, she knows that you all have just gotten back. Take a couple days for yourselves. Get some R&R. Hopefully the weather won't be too bad for the next couple days, and she's going to try to keep the farmers at bay for the next couple days. So, all right. So basically, all three of them leave. All right. They welcome you back again, and then they all leave.
Tomanuk lies sprawled out on this leopard and waves them goodbye.
Lady Moonfire looks back to you and goes, "Urgh, urgh." I'm just kidding.
Gentlemen, if you'll excuse me, I have my specimens.
Alright, so you guys basically have a couple days of doing what you want around Loudwater. So I know, Tomanuk, you had something that you wanted to take care of for a couple days. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, our sorcerer isn't here, so we'll kind of throws a. I hope he's okay, man, because he didn't sound like he was doing too good. So, but anyways, you can get that done. You've already got all of the costs and everything figured out on that. So we'll just kind of go right down the chute. And actually, Lady Moonfire, on her way out, she said that she'll come back in 2 mornings' time, and she'll see you guys off. And there was something that she was going to be able to help you with as well for your journey. All right, so Walian, what are you going to do for 2 days? You have 2 days.
I am going to spend my time entertaining patrons and gathering up the money to pay Lady Moonfire back.
Oh. And you know, she didn't even mention anything of that to you in there either, so I don't know. You're able to get about you hang out at the Fisher Friend, and you also Green Tankard. You're able to get about 15 gold, so that's a lot of money though. But you're pretty good. You can play a pretty good lute. You can play a pretty good skin flute as well, so you're able to you're able to work up about 15 gold. So
I'm also going to I used to lower another 135. And I am going to visit Santine and harass him for not letting me in on his little plan to fake his own death.
Oh, so you go and see Santine at his home, and he's kind of jovial about it. You can tell that he's still kind of suffering from his wound, and he actually tells you that he did die, but Brother Griffin actually brought him back to life.
And I guess all's forgiven then.
Well, he wanted to tell you, but Brother and Lady Moonfire, Griffin and Moonfire, they just wanted to keep everything at such a down low because they really wanted to get Alcine. And, you know, once they had found Alcine, you know, that's when, you know, they were kind of a little bit more loose-lipped about it to certain nobles, but you were gone, so, you know, there was no way that you could have found out anyway, so. But, you know,
no worries.
He hopes that, you know, it's not going to hamper your relationship with one another, but he said it was for the best.
No worries, just try to fill me in next time. I'm still going to hunt him down for stabbing you, but still.
Well, that's the whole point of doing that. You know, he basically just he says it was so stupid the reason why that he was basically attacked anyway. It was because basically he wanted 50 gold, and you know that's basically his going rate, and you even know that. And he asked 50 gold from Alcine. And Alcine basically told him no, and then he says, well, you're not getting any information. And then he said he stabbed him. He said he stabbed me, and he remembers just bleeding everywhere profusely, and then he blacked out. And then the next thing he noticed was he was on a table wrapped in all kinds of linen and burlap and scraps, and he couldn't move. But then all of a sudden, he said the light came back to him, and he was able to open his eyes, and you know, Brother Griffin was standing over him with a few of the other clerics of the temple. So then, you know, Brother Griffin told him that he had just been resurrected, per request of Lady Moonfire. So
gotcha. I guess this will teach you to stick, to not be informants for child slavers that like the banana rammers.
Yeah, he basically just kind of chuckles at the banana rammers, and he says, ha! He goes, that was pretty funny about the banana rammers, wasn't it? Or have you not heard yet?
I know most of them have been destroyed. There's still a few left to wipe out.
Oh, they have all been eliminated from Waterdeep, every single one of them. But the last two are basically Alcine and the leader. And they fled into
Battlebeard's with him too, isn't he?
that. See, he doesn't have 100% confirmation on that yet. So when you do bring that up with him, he says that's weird because this guy actually brought Alcine to the town, but then he was nowhere around after the explosions happened during the public execution, and he was gone alongside with Alcine. So chances are he's probably in cahoots. So, but he can't confirm anything 100% yet. But he does tell you that one of his sources just told him that they were just seen going into Undermountain. And
Kind of frown at that.
And Undermountain has many portals within, all throughout the lands of Faerun, and other planes and other lands as well. So the Mad Mage, he was a mysterious, but you do know that now that he's fled into Undermountain. And one thing about Star is she went into Undermountain after him, and she hasn't been heard of since. So.
Yeah, I'm assuming the weather though is a little bit more important at the moment than tracking him down for vengeance. So.
Yeah, he says that Star is she's a tough cookie, so she'll be all right. Although he is worried about her because it's not like her. First off, to not keep in contact, and secondly, Undermountain is no place to go by yourself. I mean, not in the least. But she had gone down there, and he says if there's a chance she could be dead. Nobody knows. Hopefully they'll hear something from her soon.
And if not, when we're hunting Alcine, we may run across her.
That is true. Alright, is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Shamash, how about you, man?
Shamash is definitely going to be going around town and trying to find some warm clothing.
You are able to find some winter clothing, and that's a very good point to bring up because the weather seems to be staying about the same. It seems to be 40s, 50s, equivalent to, degrees it's about 40 to 50 degrees. So I guess that would be what, about 10, 20 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. Celsius, I think. Celsius, yeah, something like that.
Who's worried about Celsius?
Yeah.
We use Fahrenheit.
So you're able to find some winter clothing. It'll cost you, like a gold. So all of you can get, whatever you need for a gold, and you can get it all at your general store. So. Anything else? Anything else you want to do? How about you, Shamash? I mean, Tomanuk.
Out of character, I did inform you about another purchase, right?
Is it something that you can't talk freely about?
No, it's a pair of magical footwear that I put into the journal more than a week ago.
Yeah, is it a common item?
I don't know, but I'm looking for them.
Okay.
Pretty much. So it was mainly to let you know, but this could actually be fun. Yes, I want to set off and try to find these boots.
Okay, so do you remember what book you got these boots out of? Because there are magic items in every single book.
Yep, hold on. I believe I put down the page number.
I'm sorry I didn't...
29 in the Adventurer's Vault. The first
one?
Adventurer's Vault.
Okay, alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get my Adventurer's Vault. Be right back.
Just so you guys know that Malik has those bracelets he can sell for us. During this time, we can get 200, and let me check what it was again. I think it's 210 gold each for those all those gold bracelets.
I have 2 of them.
So do you want to sell them all together, or do you want to keep yours?
No, let's sell them all together.
Yeah, 210 gold each. So when he gets back, we'll tell him about what Malik's doing with that, so we can all add that to our character sheets.
All right. You said page 124?
129.
And what are they called?
Fayleaf Sandals.
Daily teleportation spell, huh?
No, it's not the teleportation per se.
That's 5 squares.
Yeah, but only if I'm falling. So I can't do it just like that.
You'll be able to find them. Garwin said he can get them for you, but he's gonna have to run a delivery to Waterdeep to get them. So they'll cost you 550 gold, if that's okay with you.
Because of the shipment. And
Yeah, because of
Yes.
Yep.
Also, Tamanuk presents all the bracelets that we found. He wants the money for them. And Heavy, you said the money for them were
210 for each of us. So if Dave, can you add that to Malik's character sheet? So that's what Malik will be doing.
Oh, what for
Selling
the
that
for the
for his
gems?
day. No, he's got bracelets that we found on the ogres.
Mhm.
I don't know if those were magical necessarily.
No.
But okay, those were listed in the journal as well. We each get 210 gold.
How do you know how much you sold them for?
I don't know exactly.
I gave
That's
you
just what
a retail value for them, didn't I?
Yeah. Let me see. Let me check the journal real quick.
Yeah, there should be a retail value. I think they were, what, 250 gold a piece or something like that?
Yeah, 3 were at 150, 2 at 100, and 2 at 250 each.
You guys, that
Totaled up to 1,050. So if you want
current
to
bid
sell
is
it for
25
whatever price,
XP for a copy of Nazi
25.
Zombie Hunter. Well, yeah, I mean, stuff like that is, it's like I have in-house rules. Any kind of art or jewelry or anything like that, we'll role play to see how much you're going to get for them. We'll
Okay, so
basically do
as
checks and
Malik-
stuff.
As Malik can do that for us.
Okay.
He's supposed to hold that for us.
Okay. So let me go to Malik's sheet real quick. I don't see anything on Malik's sheet, so.
Well, it's in our big group journal.
Holy crap, how much stuff do you guys have on this thing?
Yeah, the notes are kind of in the way. We probably need to separate that to another notepad or something. But that's our wagon.
Alright, so you have 450, 650, and then 7, 8, 9, 50, 1150. So basically got like, what, 1,100 gold worth of jewelry.
Bands.
So, yeah, he said he'll give you 600 gold for them. He goes, times are tough, friend. I've got to make a little bit, and plus they're probably going to sit on my shelf for quite a while and collect dust.
Alright, that's 120 gold then, guys.
So that's it? You're not going to try to negotiate or
Well, no,
anything like that?
as Malik, I definitely, I don't have access to necessarily his rolls, but I can just check out his sheet for him. His charisma modifier is +6, which
So
is
how are you going to, he told you that the economy, well, how are you going to refute his claim? Are you going to RP this out with me or what?
Yeah. Malik said that we are the heroes of this town, if you have not recognized already.
Oh, heroes!
That we have saved you from quite a few of the ogre invasions. And if you do not remember, we had brought one of the ogres back to help rebuild the walls. And you can do with him as you will, but our price should be somewhat lessened due to our heroic efforts.
How about I just give you the keys to my shop? You're the heroes and all.
Well,
I love how you
changed
pulled
my,
that card
pottery
right out of
shop
the deck,
into this.
dude.
It's been working nicely.
My pottery shop. So, all right, go ahead and give me a, as you're doing this, go ahead and give me a charisma check as well. Actually, I want you to give me a, I would say probably a bluff check.
All right, on it.
I don't know about bluff. Maybe not bluff.
Diplomacy?
I would say, yeah, I was thinking probably diplomacy. So yeah, give me a diplomacy check.
Mm.
So yeah, he's plus 11. Yeah, he says, he goes, well, I appreciate what you've done, and you know, I'm not a big fan of you killing off my nephew and all, but he was a scumbag. But I'll give you. I'm generous today. I'll give you $750.
That's more like
See, you rolled a 1. I should have said, I'm gonna give you 500 now.
500. That's fine. Yeah.
He'll give you
And Malik
750.
would have said, okay, that's fine.
He would have had to, yeah.
So 750. He goes, is it a deal?
Sounds like a good thing.
All right. So there you go. You guys got 750 divided by 5 and do whatever you want. So that's basically what I want to do with, you know, big pieces of art, because you got to think of it this way, guys. You can break the magic items down into residue and get, you know, currency value for it. You can take your gems, and in fact, you don't even have to write down 100 gold piece gem, 25 gold piece gem, 20 gold piece gem. Just write down gem, and you have 500 gold pieces worth of gem, and you can just chisel 500 gold pieces off. I mean, make it easy on yourself. You know what I mean? So, and gems in my game are just like currency as well. Now, art and stuff like that works differently. And if you get like a Holy Avenger or something like that, and you want to sell it, then we'll have to negotiate something like that. So, well, actually, a Holy Avenger would probably bring you true price. So, I think it's what, 3.7 mil. You'd probably get 3.7 mil gold, or 3.7 mil in astral diamonds, or whatever. So,
Holy Avenger, you're going to have to pry that out of my dead hands.
yeah, right. So, that's how I want to do the, you know, jewelry and stuff like that. That's what that's what is on the rules. So, all right. So, is there anything else you want to do, Batista?
Yeah, as for myself, I wanted to go to a few shops. I wanted to get a couple extra healing potions. It's in my journal. I bought a climbing kit and a thieves tool kit, which I'm going to give to Malik. There's, of course, you know, normal everyday things for the horse, foods, and of course paying the other guy for his more days for take care of our horse. And then I'm going to go and pray, of course, to with Brother Griffin, and then ride my horse for the next couple days, kind of thing, just to pass the time. I don't have nothing else really to buy other than I'm going to talk with Shamash, and then we're going to see if we can get our surprise bought.
All right, you guys take care of that real quick.
Yeah, price-wise, I got it covered.
Yeah, we want to know how much extra would it be for our little adventurous friend for Tomanuk.
Actually, that item, Tomanuk, those shoes only cost you $520. So whatever it says, just whatever it costs is whatever you're going to pay.
Yeah, okay, I thought you added because of shipping and stuff.
Yeah, no, go ahead. You're a hero of
Shipping?
Loudwater, so yeah, shipping, logistics, man. It's logistics.
So did you come up with an idea of how much extra it would cost us for that exotic surprise, or are we able to get it this week?
You're not going to be able to get that this week. That is like a massive request that Garwin is like, what the hell are you looking for? He has never even seen one of these before. But then he looks through a couple of his supplier catalogs and his scrolls and everything, and he goes, "Oh, we can get one of these, but it's going to cost you." Basically, it's going to cost about probably double what the normal cost is. But it could take some time, and there's no time frame that he can give you. But he said he could probably get one. I'm Garwin. I can get anything.
Smash, I'm willing to throw in another 75 on top of that.
Well, we'll go ahead and give him half now, and half. We'll do the order. Tell him to go ahead and order it, and we'll pay him half now, and the other half when it arrives.
Sounds good. He'll take half up front, and whenever your item gets here, you can go ahead and pay the rest. That is definitely going to be interesting, that's for sure.
Alright, Smash, go ahead and take your 75 off this time, and when he gets it here, I'll go ahead and take the 75 off mine. If you don't mind.
I don't mind. I'll take it all off mine if if you're running short. That's no problem.
You guys notice you got 5 chests in your penthouse as well. Each of you has a chest that you can add to your journal, and you can keep items in them as well. So you don't have to, keep them on you or whatnot. It's sort of like your own personal stash. Sort of like going into Stormwind and clicking on the vault chick there behind the bars.
Whenever I finish crafting my gift, I will put it in the rightmost chest.
Alright. You get it made. You're actually quite impressed. You look at it, you're looking at it, and you're like, wow. It's saying to yourself, it's pretty good.
I will then proceed into building a fort of the chairs and the pelts.
That is good. I can just imagine, when I put the other one up for you guys, there's going to be like a tent made of skins and stuff in Tomanik's chamber. Probably with grass growing and shit like that as well. That would be insane. Like a little mini golf course. So does anyone have anything else that they want to get taken care of in Loudwater?
Well, I need to talk to Waylon. I would like to offer him the thieves' tools in exchange for one of his silver daggers, which he has a new bandolier that he should add to his sheet, which has 3 silver daggers, and I want to barter with him in exchange for the thieves' tools for one of the silver daggers.
Alright.
So you can add that to your list as well, and that way you get a bonus for when you try to pick a box or something.
Knowing him, he already had one.
So why did I not buy that before? That's weird.
Oh, the bandolier that gives you the bonus?
No, the thieves' tools. Why did I not have those already?
I don't know.
Maybe they broke.
So the bracelets
Maybe
are 150 each.
Maybe somebody stole them from you.
Or maybe you're so good you don't even need the thieves' tools and you just use your Jedi mind powers to, press the tumblers and everything. So, did you tell everybody else what you were making there, Tomanik, or did you not?
I did not tell them.
Are you going to tell them or no?
No.
Okay. Make it a surprise. Well, anyway, man, that sucks that you can't just kind of give it to... I mean, you can give it to... Yeah, I'll wait. I
want him to be here.
Yeah. So, you got it made. So, you can basically bring it with you because he'll be back when you guys are out messing around with, looking for this tower and everything. So,
okay.
So, yeah, I would just give it to you and then bring it with you, and then you can just give it to him on your journey. All right. So everybody's got everything they want to get taken care of, right?
Yeah, I'm going to buy one more
Yep.
thing, and that's a Masterwork